Hello and welcome. My name is Dilawar, and welcome to my channel. I want to create a complete Photoshop training series covering everything from beginner to advanced. First, I want to clarify what kind of system or PC is required for Photoshop 2025. With these specifications, the user can install the new 2025 version. Of course, this is the minimum requirement. If you have a better PC, that's even better. So let's jump to the program. Explanation of the project category menu. This menu typically appears when you create a new document in Adobe software like Photoshop. It helps you quickly select a predefined size or template called a preset based on the final purpose and use case of your project. Recent. This section displays the templates and sizes you have used most recently. This option is very useful for quickly accessing settings from your previous projects. Saved. This is where you can find and use your own customized settings that you have saved. If you frequently use a specific size, you can save it here for easy access later. Photo. This category includes standard sizes common in photography, 4x6, 5x7, 8x10 inches. These presets are usually configured with a high resolution, 300 ppi, suitable for high-quality print. Print. This section is designed for print projects like business cards, brochures, posters, and office documents. The sizes here are often in physical units like inches or millimeters and have a resolution appropriate for printing 300 ppi. Art and illustration. This category is for digital artists and illustrators. The sizes here can be varied, ranging from square canvases for artwork to dimensions suitable for comic books. Web. This section contains standard sizes for website design, online banner ads, and web elements. These dimensions are based on pixels and are typically set to a screen standard resolution of 72 ppi. Mobile. This section is specifically for designing applications and user interfaces, UI/UX, for mobile devices. It contains predefined sizes for the screens of various smartphones and tablets, iPhone, Android models. Film and video. This category is for video projects and motion graphics. The presets here include standard video resolutions like HD 1080p, 4K UHD, and aspect ratios common in cinema and television. Note that pixels in these presets often are not square. Pixel aspect ratio is not equal to square. Preset details. This is the header for the panel where you specify the technical settings for your new file. This is the default name for your new document. When you save the file for the first time, you will be prompted to give it a proper, more descriptive name. Width. This defines the horizontal dimension of your document. Height. This defines the vertical dimension of your document. It means that your new document will be 2,600 pixels tall. Combined with the width, this creates a canvas that is 4,600 px by 2,600 px. Orientation. This button allows you to quickly swap the width and height values. This means with a width of 4,600 and a height of 2,600, the document is in landscape orientation. Clicking this button would change the values to width, 2,600 and height, 4,600, switching it to portrait. Artboards. This is a checkbox to enable artboard mode. An artboard is a special kind of canvas used for designing multiple screens or layouts within a single document, different pages of a website, or different screen sizes for a mobile app. Resolution. Resolution defines the pixel density of your document. It tells you how many pixels are squeezed into one linear inch of the image. A resolution of 72 ppi is the classic standard for digital screens. This means if you were to print this image, 72 pixels would occupy 1 inch of paper. However, for on-screen use, websites, social media, digital presentations, the PPI setting is largely irrelevant. What matters are the total pixel dimensions, 4,600 by 2,600. This setting is primarily important for printing, where a higher PPI, like 300, is required for sharp, high-quality results. Color mode. This setting determines the color model used to display and create the colors in your document. Different modes are suited for different final outputs. RGB color. RGB stands for red, green, blue. This is the color mode used by all screens, monitors, phones, TVs. It creates colors by mixing light from these three primary colors. It is the standard and correct choice for any design that will be viewed on a screen, such as web graphics, app interfaces, online ads, and digital photos. CMYK for professional printing. Grayscale for black and white images. Bitmap for pure black and white, no gray graphics. Lab color for advanced, non-destructive color editing. 8-bit. This defines the color depth or bit depth. Provides millions of colors, perfect for most digital graphics and photos. This drop-down menu lets you choose what fills your new canvas from start. The default and most common is white background. It creates a new document with a solid white background. It is standard for documents and prints. Black for dark-themed or cinematic projects. Background color uses the current background swatch color. Transparent, most important for digital graphics. Creates a blank canvas with a transparent background, essential for logos and web assets. Custom lets you pick a color instantly when creating the document. Color profile. A color profile is a set of data that defines how colors should be represented. It ensures colors look consistent across different devices, like your monitor, your phone, and printer. Color profile. Set to Don't Color Manage, a simple but less reliable option. RGB is typically preferred for digital work. Pixel aspect ratio. This defines the shape of the pixels that make up your image. Currently set to square pixels, the universal standard for screens. Create. Click this to start working in your new, custom-sized document. Close. Click this to cancel and exit the dialog box. But before creating this document, I want to save my current setting. Choose a name for it. And Save Preset. Now I have a new template in Save menu section. We can also use shortcuts for new documents, Ctrl+N. Or we can click on this Home option and choose New File. Or click this icon for going back to my documents.